The best student ever. This is going to be a little bit difficult because I have many great stories of students who I helped to reach their goals. And every time they send me a message, Paul, I reached B2, I reached C1, I got a new job. For me, every moment or every time that happens, I just feel so happy. Um, and it reminds me why I do what I do. So I'll give you in this moment right now. I have a client who his level is A2, almost B1, and he's making really good progress. Like his fluency is improving a lot, um, and I'm really happy with his progress. I have to give him a test to see. But there are so many students. For example, Eladia. Eladia, she listened to everything that I told her to do, step by step. Wrote down everything. She followed all the instructions. She never questioned me. She just did what I told her to do. And she started with a B1.2 and she reached the C1 level. There's Nico. Nico also started at B1, B1.2, and he was able to reach C1. Eliza, same thing, started at B1.2 and reached the C1 level. These are all business people. These are all entrepreneurs, so they're busy. There's Agnese. Agnese, again, she started at B1.2 and then she reached the advanced level. Dario started at the A2 level. So he was pre-intermediate. He could barely speak. I remember, and he sent me a message. I think a few months ago. Paul, I've reached the C1 level. I'm so happy. So all of these students, when I think about their joy, when I see them, when I see the transformation, where they started and then where they are now, it just makes me happy for all of them. I didn't tell you about John Luca. John Luca, I helped him to find a job in Spain. So we helped him to increase his salary. So now he's making more money, and I think he lives near the beach. There's also Marco. Marco could barely speak when he came to me, and his family has they own different barbershops, and I helped him to improve. And so now he feels more confident when he speaks. There's Raffaele. When I first met Raffaele, his hands were shaking because he was nervous. He couldn't speak, and I remember his hands shaking, and he wanted to find a new job, and I helped him to find a new job. There's Khan. He started at the B2 level, and I helped him to reach C1, and he feels more confident in business meetings. Antonio Vigliotti, he used a translator, okay, when he would go to meetings, all right? And I gave him some fluency exercises, and after 2 weeks, he was feeling more confident. He was speaking faster. There's Antonio Conte, okay, so I helped him to improve. He started out at the A1 level, and I think now he's around the intermediate level. And so there's other people. There's Alberto. He's a software developer. He started out at the B1.2, or was it? Yeah, B1.2. He started out B1.2, and then he reached B2 in a few weeks. Okay, and now he's still using the fluency exercises. Chine started with me. He was a B2 level, and he actually reached a higher level, C1, maybe C2. I'm not sure yet. He has to take a test again, but for sure, he reached the C1 level, and he feels more confident. He's actually doing presentations, webinars, and all the other stuff. And then there's Andrea Venturoli. He actually started out at the B2 level, and he used different methods to improve his vocabulary and fluency. There was another girl, I forget her name. I can't think of it, but I helped her to get a job. I helped her with her resume. There's Alberto. I forgot about Alberto. There's another Alberto. Was it Alberto? Was it Alberto? But he was a software developer. Was it Alberto? He was a software developer, and he wanted to work in Ireland, and he didn't have a lot of time, and he started out at the A2 level, and I helped him to get to B1.2, okay, in like 6 months. And so, yeah, I think it was Alberto. His name was Alberto. I forget the last name though. those are just a few students, right? And there's another girl in China who I helped with her resume to get a job. I need to create a list of all of the people that I helped. But all of these students, when I think about their stories, when I think about their improvement, it makes me happy. I don't have a single student that's the best because they all have their own journeys. And when they send me a message and I see their joy, it just makes me happy. So my best students are the ones who improve. And even if you reach your goal, if you reach a higher level, you never stop learning. Okay, so sometimes you still won't feel 100% confident, but at least you feel more confident.